So I'm just going to do a little demo in just a few parts to show you how to get this logo in that I designed inside of Illustrator, and we're going to pull it inside of Maya. And I'm just going to go in. The end result will be something that looks like this. So if we hit play, and we have something that looks like that where it forms. Okay, so that's the general idea. So the first step will be bringing our logo in. Now you can bring it in as a saved SVG file, or you can copy and paste it from Illustrator. So here's my logo in Illustrator. I've made sure that any text that I have has been converted to outlines. I may have to do some cleanup. You'll have to experiment depending on the design of your logo. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to take the whole logo, and I will first do a save as an SVG. So I like to keep the Illustrator file, but I'm also going to save it as an SVG file. And what I want to do is just make sure that I go to more options, and where it says CSS properties, I make sure it's set to presentation attributes. And what that'll do, as you'll see with some of the other videos, is that make sure that it makes it simpler for me. When I bring it into Maya, it's going to remember that there are different colors and break it up, help break it up properly. So I'm just going to hit OK. Now, I could just paste it in, or if I decide I'm going to keep changing this logo, I can actually save that file, bring the saved file into Maya, and then when I make changes to it, it'll update inside of Maya. But I think this is pretty much complete. So I'm just going to select it, Control C to copy, go into Maya. I have a brand new doc. Make sure my grid showing for the time being. And inside of the motion graphics options, I'm going to click SVG so we can import an SVG. There it is. And once I've clicked that, I'm actually going to go and I'm just going to hit paste because I already copied it to the clipboard. And we could see it just brings it right on in. Now, the only thing that's off, we'll see there's a little bit of weirdness. These letters I wanted to be dropped out. It didn't know that, so it kind of brought them over along with the actual shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and hold the mouse button on this model, go to face mode, and then select. So when I select, you see it highlights what I put the cursor over it. If I select that L, and I'm just going to hit Shift period a few times, and then press W. And when I do, what you'll see is that that is the L. And what that did, let me just show you, is I selected the face, but there's other faces, other parts of it, and Shift period grows the selection. So I've now selected all the faces. Press F to highlight it. It's chugging a little bit because I've got a lot open and I'm recording at the same time. Once I have those, I'm just going to hit delete. And now I'm going to go to the E, not the inner part, I want to keep that, but just the E itself. Hit shift period a few times to grab the whole E. See? It's actually cut out. It's just filled with this guy. I could keep this if I wanted to animate it, but I don't want it for what I'm doing. So I'm just going to get rid of these. And I could just actually just shift select, hold down shift left mouse click, adding to the selection. I don't want to grab that background. Shift period a few times, delete. And now I've got my nice cutaway exactly the way I wanted it. So now I've got my logo in.